All right, in today's video, we got a special one for you here today. I do a lot of videos on Stuart, downtown Stuart, all the things, hidden places and spots to do in Stuart. So Stuart is amazing, but right next door, a town that gets kind of overlooked is called Palm City. Now, especially if you like horses and you like a little bit of open land, Palm City might be for you. First of all, though, I'm going to show you the old Palm City area, originally where Palm City was, and it's been revamped by the community redevelopment area. Then I'm going to show you kind of a newer area of Palm City where there's more shops, Publix, Walgreens, that kind of stuff as well. Good places to eat. And we also have a special guest. We got myself and Bruiser out in the field. Here we are. And they're going to be showing you some of these spots. And especially one of the cool spots we're going to is going to be a farm stand. And then we're going to take you to the new Palm City, what I'm calling the new Palm City. And this is a community called Newfield. It's a master plan community, very much in alignment kind of with like what tradition is of this master plan community. Everything's planned out before it's being built. This place is special. This has got a Martin County feel to it. It's got trails, it's got farm, it's got a place where you can grow your own food. It's a really incredible place. I'm going to show you that in the end.
Hey Alex, Bruiser and I are out here in the field. We're super excited. It's a beautiful day. All the Palm City has in store. You can see the old Palm City Bridge behind me. We're going to be going to the Veterans Memorial Bridge and then over to Old Palm City and then out to Newfield. We're excited to see the new Palm City. We'll see you in a second up on the bridge.
All right, so he's right. It used to be a real challenge getting over that bridge, especially during rush hour traffic before they put the new bridge in to the south. That's called the Veterans Memorial Bridge, or some people call it the new Palm City Bridge. It's about 2 miles long. It's got a lot more traffic flow allowance in it, and there's some beautiful views off of the south side there. All right, so let's take you out into the field to see Alex and Bruiser. They are on the old Palm City Bridge right here. Let's take it out to Alex.
Hey Alex, all right, so here we are out in the field. Bruiser and I are under the Palm City Bridge, the old Palm City Bridge. We didn't want to show you up there because unlike the Veterans Memorial Bridge, which we're just about to show you, you can't really walk up here. So it's not really a walking bridge. Also, the traffic going by is really, really loud. So if you wanted to have a view of the Intercoastal, go to the Veterans Memorial Bridge. However, I did want to point out a couple of things with this bridge here. There's a long walkway here that you can actually come out and fish, and I've done crabbing out here where you can drop the crab pots down. So this is a great place you want to come at night, maybe for a short walk. It's a really long boardwalk here under the bridge so you don't get all the noise in that. So this is the old Palm City Bridge. We're going to go over and show you the Veterans Memorial Bridge here in a second. Alex, back to you in the studio.
All right, so as Alex and Bruiser work their way over there to the Veterans Memorial Bridge, let me give you a few particulars on the Veteran Memorial Bridge. It was actually started in 2011 and it was completed in 2013. Now there's some discrepancies on the cost, but I've run costs that go all the way from 127 million down to 53 million. So take your pick. It's a government project. Now, the bridge is about a half a mile long. As you can see here, it's a little bit longer than the old Palm City Bridge. It's about a half a mile over the water. The cool thing about it, and Alex is actually, I think, going to go to the south side. This is one of the more beautiful views here in Martin County. Now, you can see the sunset over the west, and then what you can see from the south side is this beautiful view of the South Fork of the St. Lucie River. So if you ever want to kind of see what natural Florida is from a height without having to get up in a plane or a helicopter or something like that, go down to the Veterans Memorial Bridge. You can park on either side, walk up where Alex actually is going to be there with Bruiser. I think they're almost there now. And you can see this just majestic view of the mangroves and really that ecosystem that you get for the lagoons and that estuary that the Indian River Lagoon is, which we're on. Also, then you can go to the north side and see this beautiful view of the old Palm City Bridge and also of Stuart as well. So we're beeping in. Here's Alex now. He's out on the bridge.
All right, here I am, Alex. I'm at the Veterans Memorial Bridge. Bruiser's in the car. That was a little bit of a long walk for him on the last one. Anyhow, this is one of my favorite views in town. Why? Because you can really see what the Indian River Lagoon is all about in this estuary. All the mangroves are down here. There's little islands and stuff. You can see the boat traffic coming through. I even saw a manatee down here once. You can see the snook and stuff swimming around. This is a great spot. You see people running and walking, and a wonderful place to see the sunset at the end of the day. Not a lot of people know about it, that you can actually come here and there's a divider so you're away from the traffic, unlike the old Palm City Bridge. So I'm excited. Let's take them down here to the old Palm City and show them that. I'm going to go down to show them what's up when I'm at Lenora's. Take it back to you, Alex.
All right, so we're back here from Alex. He's heading over. Looks like he's a little bit hungry. I don't know if he's going to get anything over there at Lenora's, but he's heading over here to Map Road. This is the old area of Palm City. This is actually where Palm City started. Now, Martin Downs Boulevard, when I first moved up here 20 years ago, people would say, I remember when Martin Downs Boulevard was just a dirt track. This was the area that Palm City was. Now, this was also redeveloped by a program called the CRA, the Community Redevelopment Area. Now, what does that do? Basically, any property that's sold within this Palm City limits, a small portion of that goes into the Community Redevelopment Fund. And what they do is they redid the streets, they put sidewalks in, street lights and that. So it has this kind of small downtown feel. Now, I don't want you to go out there thinking that this is like downtown Stewart. It's more like, you got a few restaurants here, you got an animal clinic over here, you got some ice cream over here, you got pizza. Yeah, but it doesn't really have that full like destination spot like Stewart does, like downtown Stewart does. And I've done a lot of videos on that. Like there's restaurants stacked up, ice cream, you got the Lyric Theater, you got, the music that happens downtown on the boardwalk. So this isn't really that feel, but I want you to know that you got this area down here, and one of the best restaurants down here, Lenora's. They don't have the Google reviews up right now, and I think that's why local knowledge is really helpful. I really like to go to Google when I'm outside of the area. When I go to a community and I don't know what's up, I ask the locals, because not everybody goes on Google like us. Hey, by the way, you can always go check out our Google business profile. We're really here to help people buy and sell real estate in the Treasure Coast. You can always go check out our Google page. Now, Alex actually went down to one of our favorite spots, which is called Lenora's. And I think he's down there now. Hey, and if he doesn't mention it, you do need a reservation. I've gone there before. I thought I was going to be able to just get in. You can't. Now, this is Lenora's. There's actually multiple other Lenora's down in Palm Beach and so forth. It's incredible. It's a great dining experience. So let's take it over there to Alex, give you an idea of what it looks like in this little strip down here, and then we're going to take you out further from there. Let's take it out here to Alex. I think he's ready for you. Let's go.
All right, here I am in downtown Old Palm City, and I'm in front of Lenora's here. And if Alex didn't mention it to you, make sure that you get a reservation. And again, they don't have a lot of Google reviews right now because they're new. It's a new spot here. They actually have other spots down in West Palm Beach. So this spot is a 5-star, but you won't necessarily see it on Google. You can go check out our Google business profile though. You're going to see a lot of 5 stars there. Anyhow, so Old Palm City is not really a lot here other than the little Pilates shops, and you got ice cream and barbershop and that kind of stuff. This is the kind of place that you can find things right up the road. Like Publix is right around the corner. Now, there's the town center, which Alex is going to show you here in a second, and I'm going to skip my way out to the farm stand, one of my favorite farm stands and taco stands in town. But just to know that Old Palm City, it's not going to have a lot. It's not really a walking area, even though you saw from the drone shots, as you can see from the drone shots here, they're beautiful streets, plenty of sidewalk, plenty of places to bike and that kind of thing. But it's just not really a destination spot where we're going to take you at the end of the day here out to Newfield, or as I call it, the New Palm City. That is a destination. But let's take you over here. Alex is going to take you over to the Old Town Center, or the Town Center, where you're going to have Publix and some really good restaurants in and around there. I do like Fish and Flame. That's a really good spot, but there's a bunch of really good places to eat here in Palm City. So I'm going to head out to the farm stand, back to you in the studio, Alex, and I'll see you guys out at the farm stand with Bruiser.
All right, as Alex works his way out to that farm stand there, I think he's going to get some food out there. He's been mentioning he was a little hungry this morning. Anyhow, I want to show you this next spot as he's on his way out there. So this is the Old Palm City that's right in here. You come over the Old Palm City Bridge, and this is where Lenora's is right down in here, and some other restaurants, and you can see there's pizza down there and so forth. Now, that is the Old Palm City. This was actually this area over here. So you would just come up to Martin Downs Boulevard and come a little ways down here. This is the town center. So this would have kind of been considered the New Palm City area, all right? Right here, you're going to have Publix in here. This is actually a Publix Plaza. You got Panera Bread right next to it, the hair cuttery. This is Publix. Now, 2 restaurants that I want to clue you into. You guys know I love my restaurants. So you got Palm City Social here. Really nice atmosphere. You can see they got 4.4 stars and 249 reviews. It's a restaurant, so it's hard to get, straight out 5-star reviews. But Palm City Social is a great spot to go. You got Fin and Flame. So Fin and Flame Flame here, they've got a 4.4 as well. They got almost 247 reviews. That's going to be more seafood in that. Now, there's multiple other restaurants out here in Palm City that you can check out. Monero's is a good one. The Olympic Tavern is another good one. And then you also have Maya's Grill over here, which is Mexican restaurant. Now, you got your Tapisteria, another one. You got Banks, Walgreens, like I mentioned. No matter where you are in Palm City, even if you're out here in Palm City Farms or you're in like Monarch over here, the Meadows is here. This is Crane Creek or Martin Downs as well, which is a large community. You can see all the golf courses that are in here. Hammock Creek is just a little further down here out to the south. So all of that comes to that center that you have right here in Palm City, and all your shopping is there. All right, so while I showed you all this stuff up in here where you can do your shopping and eating and all that kind of stuff, a little ways down here, this is where Palm City Farms is. All right, so why is this Palm City Farms? You can see, I think from the aerial map here, that this is all acreage out here. So this is equestrian world. A lot of people have horses, they have cows, they have chickens, and all that kind of stuff out there. As you work your way out here, you get right here to Citrus Boulevard, and I think this is where Alex is. Yep, he's beeping in right now. He's out at the Palm City Produce Market, and there's also a taco truck out there. Let's take it out to Alex.
All right, Alex, here we are at the Palm City Produce Market. We're going to take you inside to give you a shot at what is in store in here. Beautiful produce you can find. You can come out here and get a lengua taco, which I'm about to get, and we'll show you inside here. They also have sculptures and that kind of thing that you can buy out here. Again, this is all fresh produce grown locally. So if you want fresh produce and you don't want to pay that extra dollar over at Publix, come out here to the Palm City Produce Market. You're gonna get some fresh produce. Let's go inside and check it out. All right, here we are in the Palm City Produce Market here, and you can see. Good morning, how are you? Great. So they got all kinds of canned goods and stuff in here. Everything is kind of on the health tip. Your spices and that kind of stuff. You got your fridge. You're gonna want a beer out here and that kind of stuff. You're gonna have grass-fed beef and that kind of stuff. Organic beef, all kinds of different produce. There's fish out here as well. You can get bacon and that kind of stuff. So as you can see further over here, this is where the produce is, and you got all kinds of different stuff out here, like summer smack, which is like a fish dip, and then you got horseradish and these kind of delectables, cheeses and so forth. Beautiful, beautiful produce that you can see here. So I'm actually going to pick some produce up now, and you can see there's even more produce over in here, fresh squeezed juices and so forth up in here. This is a wonderful place to come for the day, or your afternoon with your family, and get some absolutely delicious fresh produce. Let's find some. Yes, sir. All right, I'm here right next door, which is Tacos Leah. This is some of the best Mexican food in town, if you will. So I just ordered a tongue taco, and I know you wanted a burrito for later, Alex, so I ordered that for you. They're on their way. Good price, super fresh food, and then we're gonna work our way out to the new Palm City Newfield here next. So I'm really excited to go out and check this out.
I love it out there at the Palm City Farms Produce Market, and also Leah's Tacos is awesome. Alex, make sure that you bring me back a chicken burrito later, because I'm getting a little bit hungry watching you out there myself.
Pretty excited about the tongue taco. Went with a heavy hot sauce, and we got your burrito, Alex. It's in the car. Just want to take a quick moment here to have a bite to eat. Tongue taco. Fantastic. Just what I needed. All right, now we're energized and ready to go out to New Palm City, to Newfield. And we got that burrito for you, Alex.
All right, so as Alex and Bruiser work their way out up there to Newfield, let's show you actually where Newfield is. So it's actually right up here in this area, right west of the turnpike. Alex and Bruiser, we were just down here on Citrus Boulevard. Newfield is this whole community up in here. Here's kind of another look at it. It's not the satellite view. This is actually Newfield's website. FYI, if you want to potentially buy a property out in Newfield, give us a shout. It doesn't cost you anything, and actually it'll be a huge benefit it to have somebody representing you. So feel free to reach out to us. We'd be compensated by Newfield to help you out. So here's where Newfield is up in here. It's actually called now Newfield Boulevard. This actually used to be Citrus Parkway. The land size of this property is around 3,400 to 4,000 acres. What they're going to do here is put in almost probably 4,200 homes. Now, these are going to be homes, condos, villas, and also apartments as well. They're looking that this build out is going to take almost 10 to 15 years. Now, the really cool thing, now this kind of goes into this Martin County thing of Martin County has always been about smart growth, smart development, green spaces. 70% of Newfield is actually going to be preserved trails, walking, equestrian, tortoise sanctuaries, all kinds of stuff like that. The sustainable farming, 70% of Newfield is going to be open space. Not only is it going to be a great place to go hiking and all that kind of stuff, but it's also going to be, I mentioned in other videos, really a great filtration system for Martin County, and as that water actually moves from the west to the east, as a side note. Now, the first thing is the Kiplinger Conservancy. This is going to be between 452 and 1,000 acres. Not exactly sure exactly how much. A lot of this stuff comes from their site. This is going to be protected natural preserve. There's going to be slash pine in there, forest wetlands, and then of course that gopher tortoise sanctuary. Also, the parks and trails that I mentioned earlier, there's going to be over 15 miles of pedestrian, hiking, equestrian trails, and this is also going to be that KC Trails Network, Kiplinger Trails Network. You're also going to have the Newfield Farm. This is going to be roughly 100 to 170 acres of sustainable working farm for the community produce. There's going to be education there, engagement, so you can teach your kids about sustainable farming and sustainable environment, eating food with less pesticides on it. And then again, there's going to be that developed area. It's going to be about 1,000 acres for residential, commercial, and workplace district. All right. Now, the population impact, like I mentioned earlier, is going to be 4,200 homes in here, multiple neighborhoods. The first phase is actually called the Rossetti Park. That's going to be including 1,000 homes. A couple of key features, that Newfield Farm I mentioned earlier, right next to that is going to be the town center. So this is going to kind of be Palm City. They're saying this is going to be the Palm City's first official downtown with 290,000 square feet of retail, dining, small-scale offices. There's going to be boutique shops in there, restaurants, convenience stores. There's going to be larger stores in there. Sure, I'm going to get your Walgreens in there and Publix and so forth. Also, there's going to be that workplace district, 500 acres with a boat ramp there, supporting almost 2 million square feet of mixed use for industrial, office, hotel, multifamily. This is an all-inclusive community out here. So you're going to be able to stay, play, work, ride your bike, ride your horse, running trails, all this kind of stuff. Also, your sustainable farming plots, you're going to be able to have your own little plot that you can grow your peppers and all that kind of stuff out there as well. There's also going to be a great proximity to A-rated schools like Palm City Elementary, Hidden Oaks Middle, and Martin County High School as well. Also, as a side note here, you're going to have the Citrus House Wellness Center. There's going to be family pools, Pilates studios, yoga lawn, pickleball courts, fitness center. This place is going to be everything that you possibly could want. It just depends if this is the kind of community that you want. Very progressive, very forward-thinking, very Martin County, with 70% of the land actually is going to be set aside for preserve. So in closing, let's get Alex out there in the field to show you on the ground about the farm and the town center and the construction that's going on as of right now. Now, you're going to be looking at around 10 to 15 years. Oh, here Alex comes in. It's going to be 10 to 15 years before this is built out. If you have any questions about Newfield or any other surrounding communities, reach out to us. Give us a shout. We'd love to help you buy or sell real estate, or maybe point you in the right direction for a great restaurant. Let's take it out to Alex for the finish there so you can see what it looks like on the ground at Newfield. Hey, Alex, while you're letting them know about the Newfield community out there, did you get that burrito for me, man?
All right, we're heading out to Newfield. I just had my tongue taco, and we got your chicken burrito here, Alex. All right, Alex, here we are over at Newfield. I'm going to take you in and show you. They had a little brief rain shower here. I'm going to take you in and show you the market, and then over here, the farms and the barn. And then you can see some of the drone shots as well that we took of the community itself. Now it's just starting. You got over 4,000 homes coming in here. Let's go check it out, buddy. I'll be right back. It's a little bit warm out here for him. All right, let's take a look inside here. This is the market. So this is similar to the Palm City produce market. You got all your little infused juices and that kind of stuff. Fresh produce over in here. So this is all a little market that you're going to be able to come down to right inside of Newfield. And not a huge assortment here at the moment, but you can see there's nice little gifts and stuff that you can buy for friends and family. You got your fresh produce right here. And then all your little goodies over in here as well. Veggies of the month in the market here. And then, of course, a nice little orchid setup as well. Let's go show you the farm. Okay, I'm walking here from the little market over here down to the barn. You get your little gazebo action going on over here where you're going to have concerts and that. There's a little deck out here where you can check out the water and sculptures and stuff around. All this you can see over in here is literally growing vegetables and fresh produce, fruits and so forth right here. That's sunflowers over here. Now this whole community is put on by Matinee Homes. And if you have curiosity around this or any other communities in and around Palm City or the Treasure Coast, reach out to us. We can help you find the right property if you're from afar, or maybe you're close and you'd like to actually come down and see some of these projects yourself. But ultimately, we want you to know that we're here to serve you. So if you wanted to see any of these homes or model centers, they have 15 models here. We can come in and do a virtual tour for you as well. All right, behind me here, this is the barn. So this is where events are going to happen, where you're going to be able to do weddings, bar mitzvahs, networking events, and so forth. And then just to the north right here, this is called the farm over here. And they have little plots where you can grow your own food. So if you ever had any inspiration around growing your own food, this might be the spot for you out at Newfield. All right, I'm here lastly in front of the farm. Again, you can do all your grown produce out in here. Your welcome center's down here. We're going to get back into the car. It's been a long day. Check out Bruiser. I'm going to get that burrito back for you there, Alex. Bruiser, what are you doing? That was meant to be for Alex. Well, sorry about that, Alex. Bruiser got into your burrito, so we're going to have to stop back at Leah's to grab you another one, but we'll see you guys on the next video.